right, guys, 2023 is coming to an end. And guess what? We're all in studio. Tonight, we're going to do a little retrospect on the last year, 2023. Look, I don't know about for most of y'all, but it's a little bumpy road for me.
It sucked.
Yeah, let's bring on 2024. But before we get there, how are you doing, Gary? You got a story to tell us, Gary?
Which one? I have a bunch of stories.
About Blade, man.
Blade, yeah.
Lost as fuck.
So I didn't know.
We got to do something about your lighting. You kind of look grainy, too.
That's okay. But,
I look scared.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't expecting. I'm never first.
Yeah, I meant to hit Jamie, but I hit the wrong button.
That's okay. But, today I was driving around Memphis and saw a dude walking across the street with a duster and had two.
just like, let's clarify. You don't mean like he was like a little stick with the feathers on the end of it?
Not like the jacket.
It looked like a duster.
He calls it a duster. Call it a trench coat.
Trench coat, that's fine. Whatever you want to call it. With two swords attached to his back, like Leonardo from the
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like an X?
They were both just sitting straight up on his back, so he could go like this.
Oh, he's a rookie.
Were they in a sheath?
Yes, they were sheathed.
So he had like a backpack type thing on?
I guess it was under the coat, I guess. I don't know. I could see the two handles of the sword hanging out the back.
How do you know it wasn't like...
What if they were plastic swords?
They could have been plastic swords. I don't know.
Better.
What did you say? Excuse me, sir.
Dude, you got to ask to see them.
Pardon me, sir.
I don't know if I feel like I was more scared with the guy with the swords than the guy with the gun. I don't know.
He didn't want to approach him.
I did not want to approach him, but he was obeying the law. He was using a crosswalk correctly and everything.
I've always
maybe
been scared of
he was a
blade
crossing
more than a
guard.
gun.
Huh?
Maybe he was a crossing guard.
He could have been, and
maybe he was a cross your neck guard.
If
maybe
you cut
he was
up,
a
he
Ninja
cut your
Turtle.
shins off.
I don't know, but he was walking into some neighborhood. I bet you nobody messes with him. I guarantee
Bro, I
that.
bet not either.
Look, he ain't got nothing to do that had the rag in his ass. He ain't got nothing on him.
Me?
No.
All right, we'll come back to that in a minute. Marty Mar, how are you this
that
fine
happened to me
evening?
once.
You got any cool stories?
No, I ain't got
Crazy
no cool
man with a
stories
rag
like
up his
Gary.
butt or a sword across the back?
I'm just glad to be here.
I didn't throw it at anybody.
There's DW. No, there's DW. How are you, DW?
I thought Jamie was telling a personal story.
Oh, we'll get to it in a minute. He can get over there. Well, he's told it like 3 times probably.
Yeah.
I've told it.
No, I've told it. It's my story.
This
not
is a
yours.
Jamie story.
I've heard your
Donnie
story.
now thinks it's his story.
You just stole a story.
Donnie, have you been drinking today already?
He was Dag was sitting there. He'd be like, "Remember the time I ragged my ass?"
Yeah.
Hey, I did that one time.
What are you drinking on tonight? Tell everybody what you're drinking on there, Donnie. Tell them how good it is, that old fashioned.
Oh, I drank this old fashioned Terry made me, and it was delicious.
He done drunk it up.
Father Fortenberry, what's happening with you?
What's happening? Oh, look, I got my beast. I unleashed the beast.
Unleash it. Unleash.
Yeah, I had partook a little too heavily over the holidays. So
How
I had
about
to-
taken? You had taken too heavy.
partaking?
Perducking.
You look like a,
Parducking.
I drank too much,
Partook.
and so I had to dial it back and just go with the beast.
you look like Chia Pet, Jamie.
Like my wife was not pleased with me Christmas Eve.
Is she ever?
Oh, she's always pleased her.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, just to be clear.
I think I did pretty good over the holidays.
I did really good.
I
over
did
the
really
holidays.
bad. Like I drank almost a fifth of Weller.
Earlier, it wasn't.
Nice.
Then I got
No, that wasn't the fifth of Weller you had.
That was like
it's a gallon.
That
Or
was
half
a
gallon.
gallon.
Half gallon. But,
I have gallon of Weller.
You had a handle.
what was left was a fifth. That was a little bit left in it.
Jamie crushed it, boy.
Then I got to the house and grabbed my infinity bottle and got into that pretty heavy. Then went to the brother-in-law's house.
Where were you at? Were you
At the
out?
codes. Then we went to my brother-in-law's house and I started funneling beers. I was funneling zipping pippins.
wow.
Every
Wow.
time I've heard him tell this story today, it gets worse every time. Like there's another layer.
Hold on, there
added
was a
onto
funnel
it.
involved.
Yeah.
Is that what you just said?
Yeah, we was funneling zipping pippins.
This was like Christmas Eve?
That's a
Christmas Eve.
that's a tough one to funnel, man.
And this was funneling through the mouth, right?
Yes, yes.
Definitely. But
I was just making sure.
So
You never
needless
know. It could have been
to say, I was slightly belligerent.
slightly.
Slightly.
Well, look, 2023 is coming to an end.
Thank God.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
It didn't hold back. It took another celebrity just the other day.
Who did tell you?
Well, the Dixie Chicks.
Really?
Oh,
really?
see, I missed that.
Yeah, she died in a car crash.
Which one?
And do you know she was like 65 or something like that? I was
Yeah, she
surprised
was
to
one of
find
the
out she
founding
was.
members. Wasn't one of the main three. It was another one.
They
apparently.
Oh, she
They're
wasn't?
Oh, I didn't know there was.
There's a different Dixie chick.
Laura Lynch. a founding member of the music group who would find fame as the Dixie Chicks, has died in a car crash
Well,
in West Texas. I've actually never heard of her
You can't
before.
say Dixie no more.
they're not the Dixie
I'm
Chicks
surprised she
anymore.
didn't
They're the
change her
Chicks.
They're
last
the
name.
Chicks.
Dang, Gary do that too. He knows everything.
I'm surprised she didn't
They're the
change her
Dixieless
last name.
chicks. It is 2023. They can be the Dixieless chicks. It'll be just fine.
Dixie.
Yeah.
Hey, it is not incorrect.
Could they be the Dixless chicks?
They are.
Maybe.
They are technically because they are chicks.
Who knows? We're in
God, we can't
2023.
verify that.
Yeah.
Cannot
we don't know
verify.
that for sure.
I don't want to assume anything.
So 2024 is on the horizon, but before we get there, we got to finish out 2023. And with a new year comes all of these new traditions. I don't know about you guys at home, but at mine, we do the typical New Year's Day meal. We have the black-eyed peas.
Got
we
to.
have the turnip greens,
Hog jaw.
the fried hog jowl,
Cabbage.
the
I'll
cabbage.
do cabbage to the greens, but yeah.
Cornbread.
What else is there? Cornbread. Gotta have cornbread with that meal. What other? Is there any other New Year's traditions? I saw
So how
one
do you do
today.
how do you do your black eyed peas?
I say, wife, make me some black-eyed peas.
So I cook mine. I put a neck bones in them, so I get my pork in it like that.
You know, each
I
of
like
those
a little onion
things
in there, too.
has a reason.
Yes.
Like the green of the turnip green, so you'll have money throughout the year. I can't remember the others. Good luck. Another.
Black-eyed peas, good luck. I think.
There's
why I'm
another one that I had heard years ago that the first person. Now this is going to make some ladies mad, but the first person to visit your home to come through the door in the new year, if it's a man, you'll have good luck. If it's a woman, it'll haunt you for the rest of the year. You ever heard that one?
I have not, but I'm
I
gonna.
heard that one.
I still got a woman haunting me. She's been haunting me for 16-something years.
You said dang,
You are boy. Okay,
said,
that
dang,
got you in
figured-
trouble.
Dude.
now
And
you
you
know
know
what the
she actually
problem is.
listens.
She
She
does.
actually listens.
She'll listen. She'll get me later.
No, she'll listen like 2 weeks now.
I'm pretty sure it's 18
18.
years
Yeah, she'll text you
that y'all
guys.
been married.
She'll text you guys and say, "How'd you let him say that?"
She been hot.
I take up for Whitney. Being married to Whitney is like a dream come true
It is.
or a nightmare.
I just said it was a dream.
It has its good things and its bad.
It's a
things,
dream
but
that has come true.
Oh,
Moving
It
right
was a
along.
dream.
Are there any other traditions? Like everybody makes a what do you call it?
Resolution.
Resolution. Marty, you spoke up first. As much as you hate to talk on air, what's your resolution? To talk more on air?
talk less.
Mine's gonna be talk a little more and buy a little more bourbon.
Heck yeah,
Look,
that'll
I
help you
was
talk more.
deciding. I think I'm gonna buy less bourbon, but I'll let Marty buy more bourbon.
I approve both.
So those are your resolutions.
I approve of both.
I am
Marty.
approved.
So,
Pre-approved.
so Gary, what's your resolution? You got one?
Yeah, I need to get back to working out more and running. I've been lazy over the last 6 months.
That's mine. I've got to exercise more.
that is a good one. I need to.
It is
I need to go to.
because now it's like every night about 9, 10 o'clock, my body just starts hurting. I just
Mine too, 'cause I'm trying to go sleep.
I want to go sleep, and then there's a baby running around, and I can't go to sleep, and it hurts more.
DW, you got any resolutions?
Nah.
There you go. That's
There you
it.
go.
Man, what'd you expect?
Jamie, you got anything you gonna plan on doing this year?
Yeah, I'm gonna play off of Gary's, but I'm gonna try to work out less.
Drink more, buy less bourbon,
You're gonna
buy
be a
less
combo.
bourbon, drink more, and
Buy
work
less
out less.
bourbon, drink more of y'all's.
He's gonna
You'll
be
be-
a combo with Gary and Marty.
Hang out with Marty
Drink
more.
more of Marty's bourbon.
buy less and drink more.
You know, I think I want to fish.
You can't change it no more. You can't change it.
No,
We
you're
done
doing
passed.
nothing.
I want to fish more.
You're non-resolute.
Have you ever really been a fisherman?
Not really. I think I want to fish more.
Okay, how about start fishing?
Starfish.
He wants to start.
Starfish.
Shark fish.
No go.
He got a long way to go if he's gonna starfish.
He's gonna start with some playing cards. Is what he's gonna do.
play go fish with him.
Exactly.
Hey,
Go play goldfish.
what you over here, Bill Dance or something?
Oh,
I do love Bill Dance.
Gary was a fisherman before he got
Gary
married.
was a hardcore fisherman
I am
before he got
hardcore.
married.
He was a hardcore fisherman at the pond at the softball fields.
Oh yeah.
Tearing it
Actually,
up.
Tear 'em
any
up.
unknown ponds, Gary was known to catch fish at, right?
Yes. Yes.
We should go fishing.
We
When it
should.
warms up, we should go fishing.
How about instead of going to work, you guys go fishing?
Hell yeah, Jamie. We got a bottle of Eagle Rare.
There's all kind of ponds on the side of the
We can
interstate.
stop all the places.
Y'all can stop
between
all along the interstate.
But
and
you know how
fish.
many alligators are over there in Pine Bluff? I ain't get in them waters.
there. You ain't got to get
Not
into
this
the
time of
fish,
year.
man. We ain't
What
hogging.
kind of fishing you doing?
We ain't hogging. There you go.
But
You're
it's
not
still,
trout fishing.
No, I don't get in the water unless I'm in a boat.
I don't think there's any.
I ain't working
I'm
on the
starting to
edge of it,
worry.
though.
Hey, you
Yeah,
did.
there's alligators down there.
I think you said you were buying a
Ain't
boat.
no damn alligator.
I am.
in
I plan on
Pine
buying a
Bluff.
boat.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
on a boat.
Jamie, there ain't no alligator in Pine Bluff.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
yeah.
is.
Yeah,
All right,
there
look,
is.
tomorrow you show me one.
There's alligators in
Well,
Horseshoe.
Hey, well, the casino they caught one.
Not this time of year, but
No,
yeah,
I'm
they
sorry,
are.
the armory. When we did the armory.
He didn't have his
caught one?
ID. did he?
Hell no, I didn't catch it.
DeWitt and all on the Arkansas River.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
I had an uncle one time named DeWitt.
Get an uncle.
I did.
they caught that gator at the casino when he walked in with that ID. Did he? Didn't they? I bet you're below 18, son.
18 feet.
Yeah. Ah, good gator.
Wah,
jokes.
wah,
A
wah.
bad joke.
Yeah, you have good gator jokes.
So, fishing. Donnie wants to fish more. That's actually a good goal.
Not
To
fish
exercise more. Exercise at all. This is what I'm hoping to do.
That's what. Yeah, just exercise. Period.
Any.
I
Yeah,
thought you
any.
said less.
I
Now you've
know.
already changed.
Well, see, if I say that and I go and I fail on my resolution, that means I actually succeeded, right?
I guess that's true.
And also in
You got to do the Uno card reverse on it.
also in 2024, we should all exercise our right to vote too.
What if we
That's
come
good
back?
exercise.
Wow.
What if we come back next year and y'all are all swole and I got a mounted bass fish back here?
Look,
That would mean
We'll
we
say you bought
completed
that
I'm gonna
bass
start
fish.
2024 swole anyway.
That's
Just
probably
bottle.
what happened, Terry.
Yeah, we'll get you one of them big Billy Basses.
That's what I mean. I'm gonna tell everybody.
Billy
for real.
Bass. I bet he comes across some of those.
Damn it, Gary.
Dang, Gary, show everybody what you got there. Bottle
What he
kill.
had.
We have a bottle kill.
He poured the entire content.
Yeah,
of
you had
that.
put it
Hey,
up to the
and then
camera.
show us, Jamie, show him your version of Eagle
Look,
Rare.
size doesn't matter, just so y'all know.
We got all
Actually,
three
this
sizes.
is like, this goes along. This is how Gary compares to you guys, right?
I'm probably going to
Yeah.
jail. I'm probably going to jail for killing my eagle.
Let me see it, Gary. This is real life. It's us and Gary right there. Oh, hold on. There we go.
Mine's
That
empty.
thing is huge.
That's what they took.
What
That's
she
what
said.
they say.
But that's a bottle kill. So, Gary, how long did it take you to kill that one? 2 days?
A few days.
A few days.
I mean,
Two holidays.
I didn't go all Jamie on it, but I took it slowly.
Well, that's a rookie mistake right there.
It was well less than a month. I'll say that.
Gary probably had 16 Christmas parties.
Hey, that's a good point.
They were all events.
What's up with the?
Actually, I was looking.
It's the Brady Bunch.
No, I was looking for something else. I'll have to change something, but I'll do it in a second. We were going to do a retrospective, talk about people who I had a funny version, but I ran out of time, didn't get to do it. I was going to talk about people we think died that are still alive in 2023.
Bam Margera.
He's
He
still
actually
alive.
died, didn't he?
No, he's alive.
I thought Kenny Rogers died. Did he?
Yeah, King Rogers
Kenny
died.
Rogers died?
I'm not sure he died this year. I think died. Yeah, it was this year.
I think it was this year.
It was this year.
Dang,
Is
that
that
sucks.
not working?
Mm-hmm. He's on the island in the stream or whatever.
Islands. That's probably.
Give me a second. I'll get this mug
Maybe.
up here.
Mate, boy, how many teas? Well, that's the most teas I've ever seen.
Dang, that's
Don't be jealous. There's what I was
Infinity
looking for.
teas.
Here we go. So, people who died.
I liked him. He was a good actor.
Lance Reddick. He
Dave
was.
Oh, I thought that was Dave. Chappelle.
Dude, that's like racist as hell.
Where's Gary?
Why was it that one time you put it up there and it was that woman, but it was really
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Y'all,
Lance
remember-
Reddick.
remember
He
what
was
he
an
was in?
actor. Yeah, he was in.
He was in a black.
Gary, where you at?
that's Tina Turner.
This comes from the Hollywood Reporter, by the way.
Ain't she
Tina
dead now?
Turner died. I didn't realize it was this year. That Matthew Perry's the most recent.
Yeah, I didn't know that happened.
Peter Rawley,
the hell's
he's
that?
an agent. Nobody we'd know. That one we don't know. Al Jaffe, I've heard of that name before.
All right, he looked like
Cartoonist for Mad
okay,
Magazine.
He was 102. He lived.
He lived a full life.
What did he die from?
Daggone.
Old age.
That got suffocated. on
Bernard
his eyebrows.
Cobb, don't know
COVID.
him.
COVID
Cindy
got him.
Williams, y'all remember her?
No.
Oh,
Laverne and Shirley. You
yeah.
probably didn't know
Yep.
that.
I didn't, but yeah. I did
Edward
know
R.
this.
Pressman, have no idea. Jerry Springer, I forgot he
I
passed
remember
this
that.
year.
Yes. the great mayor of Chicago.
I didn't know that. Either.
That's not what he's known for.
Don't know who
Sure
she
it is.
is.
He's known for Jerry Springer show.
Tom Sizemore. I didn't realize he
I
died.
didn't either. I liked Tom Sizemore. I guess I liked.
Oh, that is the dude from Saving Private
Sandra
Ryan.
Seacat,
Yep.
have no idea who she is. Noah Cowan. Lisa Loring, she looks familiar.
She was in the Addams Family. Oh, it's the show. Addams Family.
I mean, she was hot back.
Gregory Allen, Lloyd Morissette. See, I don't know any of these people. Howard Bragman, Raquel Welch, she died.
She did.
Who is that?
Most
Raquel
beautiful
Welch.
woman in the
They-
world.
They said she was mostly plastic.
She's beautiful. Richard Belzer.
Dude, I liked him.
Yeah,
dude.
he was a comic
Law
in
and
a Law
Order.
and Order Special
Yeah.
Victims Unit.
Yeah.
He was 78.
That is
Jeff
that dude.
Beck, don't know who he is.
Jeff Beck.
Yeah.
That's the musician, isn't it?
From the Yardbirds. I don't know who the Yardbirds are.
It's a British group.
Actually, that sounds racist. Anyway,
Rolly Crump.
Rolly Crump.
That's a cool name.
That dude looked like he's probably
Lynn
filmed.
Goodman. Did you know he died?
Nope.
Dancing with the Stars guy?
I don't watch
Don't know who
That's
that
with
is.
Stars.
No, he's the English guy from the Norman Lear. Now he had some of the most famous TV shows. We got All in the Family, Maude, Good Times, Mary Hartman, The Jeffersons.
It's a very classic look.
Yeah.
It is.
Peter Werner, whoever that is, Michael Lerner. See, he looks real familiar to me.
He does. Look
He's been in
familiar.
a bunch of movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know her.
No way. That lady, scroll up. Is that the.
Francesca Capucci.
Oh, Capucci.
She was from
is that-
KABC
oh, I thought
TV in
that
Los
was the
Angeles.
lady from Law and Order.
Rita Lacken,
Ray
Ray
Ste- oh.
Stevenson.
Did I say Ray Stevens?
I did too.
Yeah.
But he looks real familiar, right?
He looked different after he passed.
I was like, not Ray.
Treat Williams. Don't know that
No.
one.
Alan
Arkin.
Arkin. Dude, that's a hell of an actor right there.
Oh, yeah. He was in 89. Tony Bennett.
Oh,
I
Tony
didn't know Tony
Bennett.
Bennett died.
In it like
He
Bennett.
was 96. You know, he was still performing
In Vegas.
at 90. Sinead O'Connor.
Oh, I remember
Hey,
that.
come.
Why
See,
should they?
hold
Oh,
on.
no, that right there hurts.
Pee Wee.
That one
Pee Wee
hurts.
Oh,
Herman.
Rubens. Oh,
I forgot about Pee Wee.
Sinead O'Connor go like
Yeah. Died July 26th.
different religion or something?
She's never been normal. Angus Cloud, you guys might not know him, but he's on an HBO show. Dude died of an overdose. A really good actor. He was found in a strange way. Mark McGowan.
that's
He looks
dude-
real familiar.
Yeah, he was on.
Oh, Breaking Bad.
Yeah, the bell guy,
Yeah.
the guy in the wheelchair.
William Friedkin looks familiar, but I don't know him. Jerry Moss.
That's
don't know
That's
that.
Randy's uncle.
Randy's uncle.
Ron Cephas Jones.
Okay.
Let's see anybody else here. Bob
Bob
Barker.
Barker. There we go.
Ah,
That may be the most legendary
99
dude
years
on
old.
the
Jimmy
whole-
Buffett.
Okay,
Oh,
never mind
man.
then, Jimmy Buffett.
it's 5 o'clock somewhere, you know.
oh, he's a good
We
actor.
played,
Dick
we played some music
Butkus.
for him
Yeah,
at
I
the-
didn't
Dick
know
Butkus,
Dick
yeah.
Butkus
Oh, yeah, we
passed
did.
away.
Yeah, died in October. Suzanne Summers. I forgot she died.
I didn't know she
Boy,
did.
there's probably veterans everywhere cheering that one on.
She was in
Suzanne
Step
Summers?
by-
Was she the
step.
one? No, I'm thinking
Yeah, no. Suzanne
yeah,
Summers.
that's
was
Suzanne
American.
Summers.
Richard Roundtree. Now, that's an actor right there. Marty Croft. Ryan O'Neal. He played in everything.
Yeah,
too.
he was in everything.
Is that
sort of like Paul Newman.
No, there's
that is
more than
it.
that.
That's all. Well, that's all they had listed on this one from the Hollywood
Yeah.
Reporter. Gone too soon. I would say.
I'll say
Gone
this,
too
more
soon. Actually,
importantly-
all those people were old.
They
Except
were.
More
for-
importantly,
except for
we
Matthew Perry.
personally, we've had a lot of loss in our friend circle.
Yeah, and her friend circle. Yes, they have.
Yeah, I was contemplating how to deal with that.
But we don't have to put names out there. But personally, in our friend circle, we've had quite a few losses this year.
Mothers, couple mothers,
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
Brothers.
I was thinking
Brothers.
like different.
Uncles,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's been rough.
Even
20,
close
23.
friends that are not on the patio.
Yeah, that's
Just
well, that's
recently?
yeah. The was kind of when I said our friend circle. I didn't
Yeah.
think.
There've been a
I
lot
was thinking.
of.
I was expanding our bigger friends.
I
circle.
didn't mean just us, Gary.
Yeah. All of our friends. Oh, those.
You know, there's been a lot of tragedy,
There
just
has been.
period, and loss to people that we know, like don't necessarily know, but know. Even recently,
Yeah.
like there's just been a bunch of tragedy.
So what's the news highlight of 2023? Is it the Israeli war?
I think it has to be at this point, doesn't it? Don't you
know.
think it's the? I mean, the
Everything
October
was Trump.
16th.
Trump.
Yeah,
Trump.
but this
January
war,
6th. Trump.
war in the, but that's been around for ages.
I mean, let's not forget we had the police officer getting trains ran on her. That was big news in
Was that-
February.
Was
That
that
was pretty big.
2023?
Yeah, that's February 2023.
That was so long
I
ago.
mean, January we had a train derailment. Then February we had another train derailment.
We did. And then we had the Chinese
Yeah.
spy balloons.
Chinese spy balloons.
I figured those
Yeah, we did.
trains have been
we
decommissioned
have
by
that?
now.
Why were they running the train?
Jeez.
What else we had? Well, there were some
we
spy
had
balloons. I forgot about them.
Yeah, we had
Spy
spy
balloons?
balloons.
We talked about them for a couple times.
But it
Yeah.
all started with the police
When
chick,
was that
right?
though?
That was spy balloons. Were
April,
Back in the
May.
summer?
May?
Oh, and then we had that weird forest fire right after the spy balloon.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Maui.
Maui, Maui,
yeah.
Maui?
I mean, there's been a lot of big.
Maui.
So out of all that, I guess Israel might be the biggest news story of the year.
It's just
That's
the hottest
definitely
one
the
right
thing.
now, but
Ukraine was this year.
Elon challenged Mark Zuckerberg to a cage fight.
That was a big one.
that never happened though.
No.
I mean, but in fairness, Mark Zuckerberg's Android.
Or Elon Musk bought Twitter this year, didn't he? Was it this year?
Was
he
that
bought
this
it?
year?
I think so.
I
Joe
think it
Biden.
was.
I think it cleared this year. Like he was.
Oh, Tucker Carlson got kicked off of Fox. That was
Yeah.
a big story.
That was
Joe
big.
Biden wrecked a bicycle. Was that this year?
No, I think that was like right when he
That was
came
several
out.
times.
5 years ago.
He froze up a couple times.
He fell down steps.
Oh, y'all forgot about the little sub that blew up and had us all
Oh,
paying
yeah. What
attention
was
to
that
that.
thing
Wow.
called?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Isn't that
yeah.
funny? The
Discovery.
Discovery.
That
That's
the
it.
people paid $1 million
Yep.
or whatever.
It was
to
ran
go
with the
down on.
PlayStation joystick.
They went
Yeah.
down to see the Titanic.
Yes,
And
now they're side by
And the
side.
little porta
Yeah.
potty toilet.
Yeah.
That made sense.
They were using remote controls for video games to get down there.
You know what? There are a few things we don't need to
Logitechs.
go look at.
They use them Rayovac batteries.
Oh, don't forget about the girl who staged her own abduction.
Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot about it. Yeah.
She was Memphis,
That's a
wasn't
Memphis. Yeah.
No, that was
No, Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Ah,
Birmingham,
yeah, same thing.
Atlanta.
Same thing.
I said Atlanta.
Hey, let's predict what's going to be the biggest news stories of 2024. Oh,
Oh, it's gonna be Trump. I don't know what. I don't know what
Yeah,
around
we don't
it.
know what.
I was
but
gonna
it's
say
something.
the presidential election,
Something
but
about
I
the
think
election.
that's Trump.
I agree.
I mean, will he get to run even? I mean, will we be entrenched in a civil war this time next year?
I
mean,
think we should have the two final candidates box it out.
there's a movie, that Civil War movie's coming out too.
I think Trump should be allowed to run and Biden should be allowed to ride a bike.
well, Biden can. He didn't tip
Yeah.
it.
He can
Oh, Trump's asked to attempt to run.
yeah.
Biden rode a bike for a second. And Joker, he's stopping was the issue.
So something else. This is really recent, but Florida State getting left out of the playoffs, and the repercussions of that is fixed to be huge.
Oh, did you hear about all the things?
Oh, it
Well,
is.
you did because you were in the. No, that was me when I was riding home from your house. So talking about the expansion and how they're going to do it. Did y'all hear about that? So they released how they're
There's
going to
12
do the 12
teams, right?
teams, and
Yeah.
they're like so many.
Teams.
What do you call the freaking big schools?
The 12
I had a
teams?
total blank.
Oh, Power Five.
So there's so many Power 5 teams that are guaranteed a spot, and then so many whatever the next.
They shouldn't
one
do
down
that. It
is.
should be
No.
the best teams.
So it only leaves a couple spots for lower level teams, but it goes to 12.
Why are you guaranteeing spots to anybody?
I don't know.
You shouldn't be guaranteed anything.
just- Let
No,
'em
just
play.
the top 12 to whoever the best 12 teams are.
Exactly. Rank them and take the top 12 no matter what.
And if
conference.
our ranking system doesn't matter,
It
quit
doesn't
ranking
matter
them.
who wins.
They quit
the
ranking.
yeah, quit ranking.
So the
Exactly.
new 12-team college football playoff field will include the 6 highest-ranked conference champions, which will receive automatic bids. The top 4 teams will receive a first-round bye to the quarterfinals.
Just like top 6 conference champions.
So
So
was
it's
that
mostly based off conference champions.
So what conferences are that? Because
Yeah.
there's only Power 5 and only Power 6.
exactly
There, it includes
the Sun Belt Conference? There you go.
So what conference does that include? The SEC?
it's like
It
Big
depends on which
Ten.
one's ranked the highest. So whatever 6 conference champions are ranked the highest, they'll get automatic bid. So the SEC champion, Big 10 champion, Big
Somebody
12
gonna get
champion,
Exactly.
ACC champion.
the Pac-10 or what doesn't
Pac
exist
don't
anymore,
exist.
right?
Pac-2.
So ACC champion, those will be ranked highly.
You
Then
can
you get
almost
your next
guarantee it.
highest. So of all the other conferences, whoever ranks the next.
So there's
highest.
only 4 Power 5 conferences now. There's a Power 4.
Yep.
So that means it's going to be a AAC, a big or a Sun Belt, a
yeah, Sun Belt. What's the
The
still
national-
American Athletic?
Yeah,
Conference?
AAC.
Check this
AAC,
out.
yeah.
National championship will now be played January 19th.
Dadgum.
It's
Okay.
pushing up against the
pushing the
Super Bowl.
season.
They ought to
Yeah.
do it during the dead week before the Super Bowl.
That's
You
exactly
want it?
what
That's
they
what
should
they
do.
should be.
Nobody
doing.
watches the Pro Bowl because that's
It's
Pro
not
Bowl
even a
week.
Pro Bowl anymore.
Yeah,
That would,
It's
that
a flag
would
football
crush,
championship.
Man, you have 2 great weekends of like
Oh
football right
yeah.
there.
Oh, it'd be awesome.
Man, well, you get a
And
full
stop doing
week,
it on
right?
Monday night.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah,
Do it
stop
on
doing
Saturday
do
or
it
Sunday.
Saturday night.
The talk about bowl games. Though. These bowl games, they've been fun to watch, but nobody's watching them. No one is
it's
going
pointless.
to
Hold on,
these
let me
bowl
let's
games.
check a score right now.
We were
What are you
talking about
bowl
this on the
games?
way
Bowl
home
games,
from
yeah.
work today. Me and
Who's
Jamie
winning?
like bowl games are pointless.
That's
Oh,
what
shoot.
I got to check my
They're
bets.
pointless, man.
Yeah, let me check my bet.
I'm doing good so far.
You know I can't see.
Let's see. West Virginia 17-10. Third,
All right.
third
Okay, I can-
quarter.
Okay, I got
I
that.
go-
Third quarter's all. That's been a slow game.
It just started.
2 more games are starting here shortly too. By the way,
Let me
One
see
at
what I
7,
need.
one at 7:30.
I've already hit the first one today.
I hit today too, but I got a parlay going.
Well, I got a parlay too.
Me too. Now tonight I went for the underdogs. I went for both A&M and
Well, I hit
USC.
yesterday. I hit. So I need this game. I need this game to get over 45.5. I might not make that.
I stayed away from the over-under on these.
Yep.
Today I hit the first one with the spread and the over under. I hit that.
What's some goals we want for the show in 2024? What do we want to see life in the patio look like in 2024?
I want us to be mobile and agile.
Hostile.
So we're gonna have like a mobile truck.
That'll work.
So, like,
Gary,
ice cream
find
truck.
us a
Life
box
from
truck.
the patio bridge.
Life for the patio truck.
We need life from the patio.
We'll
bridge
hand out
truck.
ice cream to everybody that comes to our patio.
I want us to be out making the rounds. I want us throwing axes with people, or maybe at people. We'll see how it goes.
The axes.
The axes.
What you gonna ask some
Well,
questions?
we've been invited.
Are you gonna ask some questions?
We've been invited. I wish I knew the name. But we've been invited to go throw axes at a place and have a live show from there.
He's been invited by strangers.
You gonna ask them some questions?
I would like to start doing more. What do they call it? More.
With the community.
Yeah, more stuff out and about where
more
there's
stuff, man.
Yeah, more stuff where people can press the flesh and see us and
It's hard. We have busy lives, but maybe even when we can't all get together, some of us can still do stuff.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's all these kids we got. They run around and do stuff.
I'm gonna take mine, take them to the fire station.
All right.
Is there a limit? Is there an age limit on it?
I think there's.
But
an age
I
limit.
don't know if there's a number limit or age limit. Just I'll drop them all. If they can't find their way back home, it probably solves it. And my oldest clearly cannot find her way home. She was working on her driving the other day and could not get from Tilden Park to our house.
I understand that. West Memphis is hard to get around.
I got it. Look,
Especially
y'all
the
streets
Northwest.
don't make a lot of sense.
You live like in a dead zone street.
Yeah.
Like
you
it's-
live in the Northwest, which
His
is the
street-
hardest
His street
to navigate.
Roseline runs north, south, and east, west, and
They'll
curves.
make a horseshoe.
It's not
It don't make sense.
It's not a straight road.
Okay, I like
does a
pointing.
horseshoe.
She's lived there for 8 years.
Hold on, Jamie. I was a cop for 11 years, and I still don't know all the Northwest, especially now.
I'm glad because I don't know either.
I
I
know
know where
you.
Jamie lived for a long
I
time.
know you live on Arlington, but ever since they closed that road by Walmart, I
It's
had
messed
trouble
up.
finding you guys.
everything,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, it's tough to find you, Jamie.
Because you used to be able to go down that road and come to the other end.
So, I guess the big bowl games will be played before we're on the air again. Actually, so 'cause they're playing
yeah.
New Year's Day. All right, who we got? We got.
That-
Let's talk about the big four. Hold on. Let's talk about the other one first.
Let's
Let's talk about the other most important. Let's talk about Auburn versus Maryland.
I'm taking Auburn.
Auburn has 12 players not playing.
Dang.
Came out today.
It mess up my whole parlay.
Well, there's no, but Maryland's quarterback's not playing. Tagovailoa's sitting out.
Oh, so Maryland. Oh, then it go Auburn then. If you ain't got
All right,
the, if
so
you
we got Maryland, Auburn. So we got two Auburns.
Auburn.
Actually, does everybody say Auburn? I say Auburn.
Auburn.
I picked all SEC just on a parlay.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
I
talk about
do
the
too.
next one. Georgia,
I
Florida
think
State.
Auburn.
Florida State's quarterback
Georgia.
Georgia's
is out
going to
too.
win that
Georgia's
game.
going to smash them.
It doesn't
What'd you
matter.
send today, Jamie,
It
on the
doesn't
Florida
matter
State
who Florida
lineup?
State has playing.
That's how many players they got transferred.
Oh, transferring.
So
Auburn does too. They
So
got
that's
one.
where I was getting at as far as the what we've got going on, the ramifications. I mean, they've got people leaving left and right. They're asking to get out of the ACC. I mean, it's
Well, they're throwing a little tantrum because there's 6 selected members from the ACC, and they also didn't think Florida State was worthy.
How is that
Okay.
even possible? Like you're ACC.
Oh, because they hate Florida State. No, Florida State's not as good. I'm sorry. Look, everybody knew it. They were a good team, and when their quarterback went down, their resume with LSU wasn't as great as it appeared early in the season.
But they were undefeated Power 5 conference champion.
All right, let's go to now Texas versus Washington.
Washington.
I'm Washington. Yeah.
I'm going Texas.
I got Texas.
Texas.
So everybody's taking. Well, me and Gary taking Washington.
I'm taking Washington with you.
Y'all are taking Texas. I've said Washington's the best team in the country all year long.
I don't feel like they're the best team in the country.
Who do you think is?
Best
Georgia.
Georgia.
No.
Well, clearly not because they're not in.
Nah,
I just think they're the best team.
I think Georgia's the best team, too.
Look, that's why I don't
I
like.
don't anymore.
I
That-
think they just lost a close game down
Georgia.
there.
I'm going to
Alabama.
tell you what. I think Texas could be the best team in the nation. And I believe Alabama hit a stretch of football after It's about midway season that they're playing where they win games.
I think Texas peaked against Alabama. Second game was our first game of the season. Second game, whatever it was.
They did lose to Oklahoma, didn't they?
Yep. And like I said, Washington, to me, has the best resume.
You know, if Ohio State didn't lose to Michigan, they'd be the best team in the country.
Your coach calls that game.
He did. It wasn't because of the players. It was
So oddly enough, nobody said Michigan.
I thought about it. But
Hey,
I
we haven't got to
refused
that
say
game yet,
Michigan.
though.
Yeah.
Michigan, Alabama.
Alabama.
I'm going Bama.
I think
Bama.
Michigan will win that game.
I think
I hate to
Alabama
say
will win
it,
that game.
but
Bama by 2 touchdowns.
They're going to be
By
coached
2?
up. They're-
By 2
yeah,
touchdowns.
They'll beat 'em.
Michigan and Ohio State are both not as good as we think they
I'm
are.
with Terry. I think Alabama's
Who
gonna
did
kick
they beat?
Michigan's tail.
Who did either one of them beat?
I don't
Penn,
remember.
overrated Penn State team.
And Michigan struggled with them for a while.
Ohio State beat somebody in the beginning of the year. It was pretty good. I forget who they were though.
Let's look it up.
Yes, look it up. Who
Yeah,
did that? But
no.
you should know that.
I don't recall. It's been a long time. I don't know.
Look, you're not a true fan.
I've been so
Man,
deep
you're a
into-
bandwagon.
They cost
guy.
me a lot of money. So.
I'm so deep in the NFL right now. I don't even know what's going on in college football.
Damn Arkansas teams cost me a lot of money.
No, they cost me a lot of grief. I didn't bet on them.
They beat Indiana.
I bet on them and bet against them, and I still lost.
They beat Indiana.
Well, Indiana's always a tough call for
Yeah,
Ohio
the
State.
basketball.
All right,
you're
here's
right.
who they beat.
Okay.
Indiana, Youngstown State, Western Kentucky, Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
By 3.
Notre Dame was a tough one. If I remember.
By 3. Yeah, for
It
them.
sounds like it.
For them,
Yeah.
Georgia and Alabama to smoke them.
Uh-huh.
Maryland,
Maryland's
Purdue.
got Tua.
Penn State, they beat by 8. Wisconsin. Are we talking about Michigan or Ohio State? Ohio State.
Ohio State.
In Wisconsin, they
Wisconsin.
didn't make bowl game, did they?
No.
No.
Rutgers,
Minnesota.
Michigan
Ooh,
State,
powerhouse.
Minnesota. They lost to Michigan, and now they play Missouri. Okay, Missouri's going to beat them, and I picked Ohio State to win.
Oh, no,
and
I picked
after
Missouri.
reading that resume,
Missouri will not beat
Oh,
them.
Missouri will beat Ohio State.
Dude,
No,
I
they
think
will
so.
not.
I
One,
got 'em.
look,
I
there's
got 'em.
two teams. One team has people leaving in droves. The other team is bringing people in left and
I
right.
got them.
Now, if Marvin Harrison Jr. does not play, they have a shot at winning.
Is he going to throw to himself?
He could.
Who's the quarterback?
It's okay.
their starter moved, right?
Yeah.
and
I
their
think so.
second string.
So let's take a look at this. September. This is Michigan, East Carolina, UNLV, Bowling Green, Rutgers, Nebraska, Minnesota, Indiana, Michigan State, Purdue, Penn State. 7. They beat Ohio State by 6. Iowa, and now they play Michigan. Okay, they haven't beaten anyone.
Their best win, okay, Ohio State, aside from Ohio State, their best win is UNLV.
That made a bowl game.
Yeah, no, UNLV
And
had down
They
wins.
won. No, they lost their bowl game. to
Yeah, they
Kansas
got their
State.
brains
Actually, they
kicked
got
in.
their brains. Blah, blah.
And Minnesota made
Yes.
a bowl game.
Okay,
Arkansas State also made
At
a
5 and 7.
Man, don't even get me started on Arkansas
They-
State.
See,
They
you know
cost me
what?
money.
Florida
They cost me
State
some
deserved
money.
to be in over Michigan. I'm sorry. After reading this schedule, Florida State maybe have a better wins than Michigan has.
I mean, who did Florida State beat?
Let's take a look at it.
Then
Clemson?
ACC?
They have
LSU?
one or two
LSU.
good
They beat
wins.
LSU.
LSU and
Southern
Clemson.
Miss, Boston College, Clemson.
What's
Clemson was ranked at that point.
At that point.
Yep.
So was Notre Dame when Ohio State beat them.
They beat Virginia Tech, Syracuse, Duke, Wake Forest, Pittsburgh, Miami, North Alabama, Florida. They only beat them by 9. Louisville, which was ranked 16, they did beat them by 10.
And they've been
Actually, never mind. Their resume, Michigan and Ohio State, similar resume.
I think, boy, I say that Florida State has a better resume.
They may. Big Ten.
Wow.
Okay.
I get,
All right. Now,
I feel like
Bama by 2 touchdowns.
not just
I
that,
agree.
not just
No.
that.
I'm going to go right now. Okay, I'm going to use my phone to make a bet.
No, put
Okay?
that damn phone
Yeah,
up.
no. I'm
Put it
not.
up.
I'm all right. Right after, I'm gonna
That ain't
make a
gonna,
bet.
that ain't gonna make no sense to anybody else.
I'm making a bet. I am
Listen.
making a bet right now. Alabama by 2 touchdowns. I'm making
I'm
a
going to
bet.
say
14
this.
points.
Florida State did get hosed, and not by Alabama, by Michigan.
By Michigan,
All right.
yeah.
Team, make that bet, but make sure it's 13.5. I'll let you get that 14.
That's what I was thinking.
Do 13.5. Don't do 14 straight up.
I don't disagree.
That way I
with-
win or lose. and I
Yeah,
don't
you
push.
win or lose.
Yep.
That way I know that when I bet them below 13.5, because and I
Does
bet
it give
what?
us an option?
I'll go ahead.
Michigan.
I'll go ahead and put one on 13.5 too.
All right, you should do.
Oh,
And I'll put Michigan at minus 3.5
oh, you're going to take them
Yes.
favored.
over your Alabama's.
Isn't that
No
what the
way.
spread? What is the
No
spread?
way.
currently?
Slime.
It may be more than that.
It may be. I think
Hey,
it's a blowout.
you
I
know-
think it
you-
makes TCU look bad.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go do a parlay 13.5 with Michigan, and then put Missouri over Ohio State. I'll parlay that together.
boy, hey,
You just want to lose.
what
don't
if
you?
Georgia,
Hey.
Missouri, and Alabama win
Whoa.
by 10 plus points against the supposedly playoff team?
Who's Ole Miss playing? Penn State.
Yes, and Ole Miss will beat Penn State
I
by.
picked
You know what? I'm
all
parlaying
SEC
them.
teams. That's what I'm telling y'all.
I'd take Ole Miss over Penn State.
I think Ole
would
Miss
do
will
that.
be.
Okay,
Penn-
but you
Penn
just
State.
then that contradicts.
No, I'll take Ole Miss over Penn State, but Missouri ain't gonna be Ohio State. It ain't gonna happen.
I don't think Missouri's going to be.
And-
I think you're just a homer.
And Michigan, even though I hate Michigan, they will beat Alabama.
Right now, the Michigan Alabama is only 1.5 at least.
You're
on
just
what
being
I'm-
a homer.
Who's the favorite right now?
Michigan by 1.5.
Oh, okay. I'll take them at 3.
I don't.
So
think
that means if I
Missouri's gonna
take
beat Ohio
if I
State
take
either.
Alabama winning by 13.5, the odds will be fantastic.
Oh, that'd be huge. They will.
Oh my god!
Because that's a
Jim,
crazy.
we're gonna
Yeah,
make a lot of money.
Yep.
Y'all gonna lose a lot of money.
after the show,
We're gonna make a lot of money.
I can only
Last
lose what I
week.
bet.
No,
I'll
it's
put
a
it on
small
social
bet.
that is
Yeah.
true. You can,
mean,
You can
only
make a
lose what
small
you bet.
bet and
can make a
win big.
Yeah, I'll just make a big bet.
It's
Yeah,
all
we'll
doing
figure out what
stock
the odds
options.
Look, Jamie showed me that bet he made on the bowl games last night. He's like, "Well, I only did a 3-game parlay." Yeah, but you had 6
Yeah.
individual
And I
single
hit.
game choice. All of those hit.
Yeah.
Okay, that
you
was like
hit
an
'em
18.
all?
That's the equivalent of an 18 parlay, not a 3. Right?
Did you-
Gary?
yeah.
It was
It
3
is.
games. I did a double parlay on both of them.
Oh, he
so
did
it's
a
six,
double.
Oh,
it's
yeah, I
six
thought there
bets.
were 4 or 5 in each one. There
It's
No.
like 12.
Oh,
ain't it?
okay.
Three.
It's 6.
So,
Oh.
question: did y'all see that guy
Yeah,
that won
see.
that like over $500,000 when he did the NFL, where he
Okay.
was betting the touchdowns?
I saw something
With that $5
claiming that was bogus.
Was it bogus?
There was a guy on TikTok. He's somebody that he says the people reach out to him to promote stuff like this,
Okay,
and they were really blasting him, wanting him to promote it. He don't think it actually happened. Now
because he bet
he bet some weird stuff too.
all he bet was a bunch of guys scoring touchdowns, is what it was. I saw the bet. It was like Rodriguez for
He takes
Washington
some
scored
weird
touchdown,
bets.
and like McCaffrey scored touchdown, and Chuba Hubbard scored a touchdown or something like. It was a bunch of people scoring touchdowns.
So you pick a couple guys that are probably going to score.
he had
and
like
throw
20
in a
guys or
few
something.
really, really
He-
weird guys.
He
right?
had like 20 guys like Amari Cooper and all
You
them.
would just
scored
stack them
touchdowns.
up. Just stack
He
them up.
just-
A $5 bet.
Yeah, you can make a bunch of money.
Well, look. I mean, the bet I did the other day, that was 3 parlays or 3 single game parlays,
parlay.
and I did like slam dunk odds. Like I bumped it up to like
Yeah, you're trying to win the
one
most
team
max.
like at a half a point, minus half a point. I take the favorite team to a minus half a point, and then do the over as low as I can get it, which would be like one of them was like 36.
Yeah.
And then
You know, I did that too on the NFL this weekend, and all I
NFL is just
it's so bad because all I needed was who was the quarterback got pulled.
Oh, it was DeVito.
DeVito. All I needed was like 100 yards passing, and he gets pulled, and
he
then
could
Tyrod.
get
gets-
that.
I picked the lowest passing you could do,
Do you
and
know-
he's the only thing that cost.
Do you know what the most amazing stat from this weekend was? O'Donnell or O'Donnell over at the Raiders. He had 0 passing yards after the first quarter, and they they beat down Kansas City.
It's
He had
Kansas-
Kansas City got there.
passing
Kansas
yards.
City is not
Kansas City got there.
good. No, they're good.
Beat.
They're not elite. They're probably what
Taylor,
6th, 7th in the
Taylor
league.
Swift.
They're the 6th or 7th in the league.
Hey, Pittsburgh played that little quarterback they got.
Yep. Oh,
Oh, Mason
He's
Rudolph.
been there for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah, Mason Rudolph's a
played
good
good.
quarterback.
yeah, but he's skittish whenever somebody starts beating with helmets.
Okay, so here what we got. We got Alabama by 13.5. That's
Boo.
consensus for the group.
Yep.
Consensus. We all agree now. Michigan probably the most overrated team in the nation.
Yep.
I don't like.
Yeah,
Michigan.
their resume's terrible.
Here he is.
Yeah, it is. Washington and Texas may be the best game.
It's
of the
Missouri and
weekend.
Michigan.
It could be.
Who's playing Michigan?
Michigan's playing
Alabama.
Alabama.
Missouri's
they're gonna-
playing.
Alabama's going to be.
All right,
throwing
all
them.
right. I'll be out here. Yeah, we'll come.
And they're going
we'll,
to do it. They're at the
Hey,
Rose Bowl.
When
aren't they?
we'll come back and
And-
watch this.
Hey, look, the spread of the Georgia game
We'll
is
watch
at
this.
14.
It was.
It
at
is.
one point.
It's got to be massive now.
Mm.
I'm gonna go ahead and parlay that one into that one I got over the Big Ten.
So just to remind y'all, Gary's making a bet. Michigan wins by 3. You said
3.5. I'm gonna do 3.5.
3.5, and then I'm betting Alabama wins by 13.5. I guarantee my odds are way worse than your.
Oh yeah,
odds.
they're way worse because that's what most sane people would do. You know?
Same people.
No, they hadn't read the resume though. The resume speaks for itself, right? That's what Florida State says. Look at our resume. Okay, we did.
Look,
it's terrible.
Michigan better hope they stole some
right.
some game plans.
I do have a question.
They probably did.
Who did Alabama beat outside the SEC? And you guys always compete with the SEC.
It don't matter.
So y'all just beat each other. But what games do y'all play outside the SEC? They're really good teams.
Let's see. Probably the equivalent of Youngstown State.
Yeah.
And
Notre Dame.
They had, did they have
Georgia, Alabama,
Notre
Missouri,
Dame's
Ole
supposed to be
Miss
awesome
would have
every
smashed
year, and they
Alabama,
never
Notre
are.
Dame this year.
It's okay.
It's the Rudy factor.
You know what? I got a sad story to tell y'all. I got a
Sad story. What is it?
Since we're on football, for a lot of people out there, this is the last week of your league's fantasy football.
It is.
It is.
This is championship week for whoever made it, in their leagues or whatever.
3 weeks ago
Did you
was my
make any?
last week.
I made 3 out of 8 championships.
Did
My
you
players
really?
suck.
3 out of 8.
Wow.
Not the ones I wanted to make, but
Yeah.
that's the one. I made 3 out of 8 though.
I lost 4 semis.
I made 1 out of 3.
Ah,
And the one I made was my cheapest one.
but
I'm
it's
playing
the
for third
dynasty though.
place and
It is the
that's
dynasty.
it.
It's the dynasty one. That's the important one.
Then I gotta send.
No, it's not. The ESPN one. I'd much rather be in that
Yeah,
one.
exactly.
Then I gotta send Terry some Venmo.
Yeah, we'll square up at some point. What else we got to talk about, boys?
I will say this. I heard a rumor that I didn't admit. I forgot to. I probably said it off air, but so I roll with it.
Oh.
I heard a rumor about KJ
Jefferson?
Jefferson, the former.
He may stay.
I saw some stuff. No. he
No,
didn't
the
stay.
former, possibly former Razorback quarterback.
No, he's
Yep.
gone. as a
So,
quarterback.
y'all remember the recruit that from out of Memphis that died in the
Yeah.
with the four-wheel
Four-wheel
accident?
accident. Yep.
So he grew up with the boy. I mean, they because they're all from North Mississippi.
Oh man.
Oh no, it gets worse. So they had the Razorbacks had a dinner honoring the mother and all this. KJ's known these people his entire life. Sat at the table by himself. All the players are sitting with her with the mother and stuff. And
Recently? This
yeah,
year?
yeah. This was within
Wow.
the last 3 months.
Wow.
So the word I'm hearing is that he has zero rapport with his teammates. He got this NIL deal, and
no one wants him right now either.
oh, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, because all
What's-
these
I mean, that was his friend though.
Well, somebody he knew his entire life. They all grew up together. They were from the same area.
Maybe
Look,
it's him struggling. Maybe
that's
it
what
ain't
I'm
got
wondering,
nothing to
too.
do
I
with
know. I don't
rapport.
think it was that close. I don't think it was like that. I just think he's known the family.
there's not many people wanting them either, and all these like quarterbacks keep entering the portal and they get sucked up.
Well, they're saying UCF is maybe where he lands.
He's not going to go to a
I
Power
thought I
5
heard a big
conference.
I mean,
12
do you
team.
want him as a quarterback though?
That's what people are saying.
Change
They're like,
positions,
change
man.
positions and prove
Play-
you can
play
do
wherever.
that. Then
Be
you
an
might be able
athlete.
to play at the next level. But I don't know. They're really now talking about that Dan Enos was more, his problem was really more KJ, and KJ was a product of Browse.
No,
Because Browse made
KJ's
a
a
quick
athlete.
decision.
He's an
Like,
athlete.
he's a flat out athlete. Like you can't play SEC
But
football.
I
and win
wonder
football
now,
games.
looking at everything going on, I wonder was his team even blocking for him? Were they?
Tell you
Yeah,
what,
they
we've
were-
pulled some linemen.
We have.
We've pulled some linemen. Well, it's going to be interesting to see what happens
Should be a
next year.
tight end though, man. Tebow should have done the same thing and a switch to the NFL.
Look, we just hope that Razorback Sports is better in 2024 than it was 23. Baseball was pretty good, I guess.
Baseball was good. Basketball was good.
Baseball was
Volleyball,
good in 23.
Track and
24
field.
is not looking to be that good.
volleyball did good.
Yeah,
Volleyball
volleyball
did
did
the
outstanding.
best
Volleyball
ever.
did. Volleyball did
Softball did good, if I'm not
Yeah,
Yeah,
mistaken.
softball
softball
did
did good too.
Go
So
Tigers,
go.
go.
Volleyball was the best
Go
they've ever done.
Tigers, go.
How's your
Tigers
rugby
go.
team?
Normally pretty solid. but
A State's got an
Almost
awesome
as good as our
rugby
hockey
team.
team. And I'm going to make that bet since we're off there.
Still.
Last words of 2023. Let's go to Father Fortenberry first.
2023 sucked. Let's 2024 be better.
Dang, I was hoping I wasn't next. 'Cause I was trying to think of something. I'm gonna say go Tigers. I really hope the Tigers do good in March Madness.
Gary.
I'm calling it right now. The Browns are going to the Super Bowl, baby. The Browns.
I made a bet on that too, just so y'all know.
Browns.
They tried to buy me out for more money than I put
See
in.
it too. I got that too.
Marty,
See y'all next year.
That's right.
hey, go like us, love us, whatever. 2024, here we come.
Somebody done saved this.
Outlaw.